Alright, welcome back to Tola's Kramped in Epic Tavern. We are famous. And I'm going to change the way I record these. Because we're sitting on 1,696 gold, I'm going to rapidly go through the beginning here, and then when I end the game, I will end when we're ready to do quests, so that the beginning of every video is questing and not clicking. We're just going to go through Murgle's story here. New quest! There's no place like home, level 1. Alright, I'm doing it. An unusually chipper, Murgle declares. I'm going to visit my memoir, Shiloh. Memoir? I'm going to visit a memoir. I'm going to visit my mentor, Shiloh, who raised me and taught me how to control my abilities. I could probably convince him to visit Tola's Kramped to teach the other mages a few tricks. Anyone want to come along? It's social. Samigig will come along, but he's going to suck. That's all I can say. Alright, so there's your quest, and let's... what do you got to say? I somehow cleared it with barely a scratch. I was a few steps away from the finish line when I saw Mafalda in the stand celebrating. So we can read the story and we can see all the different lines that I've read. And there, and then we'll scroll down to here. There you go. Okay. So that's it. Let's end early. And let's do some questing. Alright, we have one tavern quest, Never a Finer Winery, which is level 4, and of course it's social. And we've got the Inferno Within, There's No Place Like Home. This is the start of Murgle's quest line. It's social, it's just your generic social. And Murgle will of course go along. And if we look at all the social, Samigig. Of course you can contribute 25, but I have leveled other people up in social like Mistamia. 20, there, that's solid. The thing is we have absolutely no, why do I always forget the name of that? It's not trapping, it's the trap, it's survival. And who's going to give us the most survival? You're going to give us 20 survival. I need a well-rounded survivalist. Ah, these. 16 and 16. Join party goes up to 95. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. You have whopping 2 social, but we're depending on one of you two. It's only a 10 social quest, but we're depending on one of you two. If both of you fail, we fail. Fail, fail, fail. And is this a positive? You're blessed. Blessed is good. This is 16 and 12 social. I tell you what, Grunson, I'm going to add Grusilla because you've got 16 survival and 12 social. You contribute 13. That's also 95. We're going. It'll be fine. Samigig purchases some fresh fruit from a local street vendor. Well, fresh may be overstating it a bit. 35 XP. Alright, there's a red hat and a blue hat. Here we go. Can you believe this? Difficulty 10, it's survival. Grusilla is the only one with... up ahead, a merchant's wagon is mired in the mud. The heroes offer their assistance. You gotta... There we go, that's it. The heroes haul, shove, and tug on the stuck wagon for over an hour, but to no avail. Muddy, tired, and discouraged, the heroes trudge onward. Murgle has lost 4 SP. Stamina points. You've all lost stamina points. That's great. This is a great start. This is just a great start. I haven't seen Shiloh in nearly a year, Murgle says, picking up her pace. Wait until you see the cabin he built for himself. Don't tell the boss I said this, but it's actually nicer than the tavern. I'm the boss. It wasn't just my life Shiloh saved, it was my very soul, Murgle says. I was lost in a tempest of flames and rage. He carved a path to sanity for me and made me who I am today. Please don't screw up this quest. A high stone wall with a locked gate blocks the party's way. We need 10. Murgle, you have to do this. Success! Yay. Ping! After a few minutes' effort, Miss Stiama picks the gate's lock. Mistiyama gained 1 level in lockpicking. Wow. XP 35. Mistiyama gained 1 level in lockpicking. Okay. Oh, no. I'm getting worried that we're going to get lost here, Murgle says. Just succeed. Excellent. We did it. Roll everyone else. With a little bit of know-how and observation, the party safely navigates the confused terrain around them. Another 35 XP. Just wait until you taste Shiloh's rabbit stew. He grows his own. Murgle's voice trails off as they round the final bend and the cabin comes into view. Small white handprints scatter the exterior of the cabin and the door hangs lopsidedly on its broken hinges. The firemaid breaks into a sprint. Shiloh! Murgle finds the remains of Shiloh's mangled body crammed into the fireplace, his cabin ransacked by goblins. The firemaid lets loose an otherworldly growl, the likes of which the heroes have never heard. She turns on Samagig, her eyes a pair of roaring infernos. Uh-oh, Samagig says. Now, you know, normally I would want to succeed, but if I force her to fail, will she kill Samagig? Alright, we'll just roll regular. You failed. You succeeded, so we got it. Samagig, you succeeded. I'm shocked beyond comprehension, but it's only because somebody else succeeded and you weren't under any pressure. 53. Samagig holds up his hands. It's me, your friend, Samagig. You need to hold this rage until we find those responsible. Murgle snaps out of her rage trance and crumbles, cradling the corpse of the only parent she's ever known and weeping quietly. A hawk circles overhead with a note tied to its leg. You gotta succeed. Excellent. The hawk lands on Samagig's arm. The bard reaches for the note, but the hawk takes offense and pecks him on the nose before flying away. Wait, we succeeded. Wait. Party receives 35 XP. Samagig has taken 2 hit points of damage. But... Alright, fine. I don't understand. Wakened from a deep slumber by the sounds of struggle, Mistiyama sees that a bugbear has Gracilla pinned to the ground. The bard stumbles to her feet and rushes to aid her companion. Combat. Excellent. We got it. Success. 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 Despite her grogginess, the determined bard closes the gap quickly. In one smooth motion, she picks up her longsword and strikes with the skill of a master bard. The bugbear falls beneath her assault, and within minutes, Mistiyama is sound asleep again. The adventurers settle in around the campfire and gaze skyward. Isn't one of these constellations supposed to be a goat? Mistiyama says. Murgle shrugs. The one advantage is not knowing anything about the subject, as you can just believe whatever you want. Alright, so they are out on a quest. Where is, there's the tavern way up there. So let's go to the next day. Alright, we still got lots of everything except maybe barbecue rat. Let's go ahead and order... Nah, it's set menu. Let's go ahead and order some barbecue rat. There we go. And we're in good shape. Everything's in good shape. Let's open the doors. Here we go. There's not a lot of us here.
Huh?
I've never crossed that finish line, instead bolting into the stands and making a run for it, denying Mafalda her prize. Yeah, I kind of lost on the story. And then you want to say something? Hey, I want to talk to you. It's not that I have a problem with thieves, I don't. It's just that it just wasn't what I was after. So let's check out her story. There's the story. Alright, look at that. What is that, a giant turkey or something? And you're gonna eat all of it? Good grief. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back out. We still don't need any more gold. Alright, next day. Party comes across a mob of people arguing over 2 crashed carts. Hey Samagig, I'm gonna roll you first. Wow, there's a shock right there. You failed. You always fail. Excellent. And a little spinny thing there. Grisella negotiates a settlement between the two sides. Neither camp is happy with what they got, and which probably means it's fair. And another 35 XP. We should have some decent level ups when we get back. Mind. In the center of the bustling city street sits an ornate pedestal with the large red button atop of it. A sign hangs on the front reading, "Do not push the button. It's the history eraser button, you fool." You have to succeed. You did. Hey, hey. Everybody. Oh, you failed. Don't even think about it, Murgle, Miss Diama says, hooking the fire mage by the arm and hauling her away. 50 and 35. 85 XP total. Nice. The red hat's gone. A massive cluster of Medusas bursts out of the forest behind the party. You gotta succeed. You didn't. You failed. A Medusa plunges its gaze into Murgle's leg, severely wounding the fire mage. Murgle has taken 10 HP damage. I wouldn't call that severe, but it's been worse. Only thing better than a road trip is when it ends, Samagig says as they approach Tola's Cramped Inn. We've earned a bit of respite. Alright, we arrived back successful. And we didn't get any gold from the whole thing, but we did take injuries. And I expect some level ups. Got a lot of XP. Let's see who leveled up. Come on. Stock is fine. Open doors. We have no level ups. Not even one. Man. That's rough. Okay, Grisella, what do you want to say? Hey, I want to talk to you. My third sister died in a hunting accident. She didn't hunt. Alright, let's make some money. Why did I pick him? I'm trying to go as fast as possible and see if I can do this. Oh. Watch all the bad decisions. Come on, click. Click. Oh. Alright, I just can't. Any new quests? Nope. Alright, Murgle, we'll start with you. Misclick, misclick. Oh. This looks like a quest. Tell me more. Spooky Harvest Holiday, Crossover Eve, level 3. It's almost Crossover Eve again, that magical night when the veil between the worlds of the living and the dead is at its weakest. Gather a diverse crew of heroes for a night of celebration at the haunted carnival, the Lost Menagerie. Right, okay, Murgle's got a continuation of her quest. Tell me more. The White Claw clan goblins killed my mentor Shiloh, the most decent man to ever walk this wicked land, Murgle says, flames dancing dangerously in her eyes. I intend to make them pay. If you're coming, let's go. Hey, it's a combat quest. And Brokill has a quest. Brokill. Tongue first. No comment. The Abominable Snow Ape, level 4. A supply wagon headed for Winterflame Workshop was found destroyed near the lair of the Abominable Snow Ape. Vital toy-making materials were taken, and the head builder, a rehabilitated netherling by the name of Flustercap, has gone missing. Recover the stolen goods, rescue Flustercap, and save the holiday. Alright. It is winter, after all. Alright, Murgle. Have a drink. Ooh, green. Oh, come on. I disagree. 97, 75, 85. Just keep clicking. Just keep clicking. Oh, Mr. Green. That's okay. It's fast. That's what it can. Oh, 115. I missed that. Too bad. Come on, click. Alright, Grisella, you want to say something? I was born into a noble house. I'd rather not say which, if it's all the same. Alright. Thanks for talking.
Huh?
Hey, I want to talk to you. This place is great and all, but I prefer the open sky over my head. Even when I lived in an ironwood cage, I had the stars. Grunts and wolf spawn. Alright, 130%. That's what we like. No, I disagree. I can't, I just can't. We have 1 AP left. Oh, 45, see? Rolling. Maximum service. You never know. 135 gold, 18 total reputation. And that's it for the night. Let's go to the map. So do we want to continue Murgle's? I think we want to continue Murgle's quest. Inferno Within. Where's the fire? The White Claw Clan Goblins. And combat is what we're going to need. So who's got combat? Murgle, of course, has combat. I don't have... Let's see. You, Brockhill, your combat and survival. Your combat, social, and survival. Grisella, you're pretty well rounded. You're too low level, but you still contribute 10. We probably will have at least one social encounter, which means I gotta bring Samagig? You know? We're kind of relying on you. And then what are we missing? We are missing both survival and mind. And that would be Grunson, I think, which only brings us to 72. That's worrisome. That's worrisome. Who is it that's not adding? Mistiyama? 69. You're low level 2. What is this? It's a level 4 quest. Alright, let's look at what all level 4 characters do we have? We got a level 5, a level 4, and a bunch of... Aha, Brocco. You are... Right? Yeah, I'm not liking any of this. 75% chance. I'm not going to do that. What other quests do we have? Here is a level 3 social, Spooky Harvest Holiday. I guess we'll have to start this one. So Samagig, the Horrible, is first. And then Mistiyama is going to contribute 18, so that's good. And we can bring Grisella Marasucker. That's 84. You can contribute 12 social. But see, now I could put Grunson in to try to raise our chances with that. He's the only one that can do that, though. All quests are going to be 20. So far, we don't even have... So Grunson gives us 32 and 21. Hey, I'm starting to get this. And that's the most... That's the best we can do. And so our weakest is going to be mind. 89%. Go forth. I believe this is a long quest as well. Oh, we gained inspired. A bard sends the heroes off with a rousing rendition of the ballad, The Adventuring Party That Didn't Die Horribly. We're all inspired. How about that? And we are missing some stamina points. I think that's what SP is. The forest floor suddenly rushes away from the party's feet. They're caught in a net bag high off the ground. Mind. We have to roll 20. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Only one person can fail, and it can't be Grunson. Success, 16. Fail. 18. 19, we failed. Samige cuts the rope, holding them up. The adventurers toppled to the ground in a pile and sustained minor injuries. 5 hit points to everybody, 20 XP. Great start. Great start. Party awakens to find a doppelganger looming over them. 20. 8, 10, 7, 7. Ooh, 8. Whoa, heroic 16. Way to go. 36. 2 heroics in a row. I can hardly see. Killing a doppelganger is an interesting way to start the day. 40 XP. All right. I've read quite extensively about the Lost Menagerie, Samagig says. Fascinating place. With each full moon, the menagerie appears outside a village for a single night, always shrouded in fog. At dawn, it vanishes, taking with it any visitors who remain. Crossover Eve is their biggest night, with the carnival appearing outside the city proper. There's another mine. As the heroes round a bend, they see tendrils of mist snaking across the road, growing deeper ahead. Grunson shakes his head. Spending Crossover Eve at a haunted carnival that traps you within forever if you don't get out by morning? Are we really doing this? We only need 5. And another heroic, and now I really can't see. Just roll everyone else. Okay. Another heroic somebody did. As long as we leave by dawn, we'll be fine, Grisella says unconvincingly. I know a guy who went a couple of years ago, and he didn't end up trapped there forever, so I think it's safe. Well, safe-ish. Joining hands, the adventurers step into the fog bank, unable to see anything through the impenetrable mist. Calliope music from ahead guides their course until they step through to the other side and are assaulted by a rich cacophony of sights, sounds, and smells. A night of revelry awaits. In a line outside the Lost Menagerie, the heroes meet a sickly old man from Talisburg by the name of Alfred, who says this will be his 600th trip to the menagerie. Mistiyama asks what it is that keeps him coming back every full moon. This is where my heart lives, he smiles sadly and hobbles forward as the line advances. Welcome, heroes and villains alike, to Crossover Eve Extravaganza. Boy, there's a lot of reading in this quest, too. Bellows Ringmaster Alzabar Pandemonium. Tonight you will experience a celebration like no other, one that will test body, mind, and soul. Our immortal troupe has wonders great and terrible in store for those who enter the Lost Menagerie. Be gone by dawn, or be with us forever. The heroes reach the front of the line. It wasn't mine. This was supposed to be social. Don't start with me. The heroes reach the front of the line and are escorted to the first attraction, the House of Mirrors. There's a prize hidden within, but most will be lucky to escape the maze with their sanity intact. Alzabar declares, flashing Grisilla a toothy grin. And remember, the dawn grows ever nearer. 20. Nobody can fail. You're going to fail, aren't you? Heroic. 32. Wow. Okay. You're rolling. Literally. Oh, we got something. I know a little something about pathfinding. The key is to pick a wall and stay on it, Samagig says, confidently leading up the party through the maze. At one point, he breaks off from the group, returning a few minutes later with an exquisite mirrored ring. The bard leads them out of the maze and onto the midway. The party receives one dazzling mirrored ring. Sweet. Loot. Step right up to the ultimate test of strength, the strong woman bellows. Ring the bell and win a prize. An enormous barbarian by the name of Burkhart slams the hammer down on the target with a feral roar, sending the puck upwards towards the bell and falling just short. Who's next? All right, we got double 16 here. We got a 24. We made it. Even Samagig made it. After watching a few attempts, Grisella determines that the placement of the strike is more important than its force and gives it a shot. With a determined nod to her comrade, she brings the hammer down with the precise strike that rings the bell. Huzzah, says the strong woman bellows, presenting the heroes with their prize. One strong woman's hammer. This is awesome. Loot. Just what we needed. All right, let's forge onward. The heroes stop to watch an acrobat show led by a magnificent ballerina, Isabel Soleil, whose eyes never leave Alfred, the old man they met earlier. He watches the performance enrapt, with tears streaming down his cheeks. The show ends and the ballerina is led away, looking back at Alfred as she goes. Isabella was afraid to visit the Lost Menagerie, but I dismissed her concerns, Alfred says in a voice thick with regret. I convinced her to come to this accursed place that claimed her 50 years ago when a gypsy's trick kept her past dawn. For 50 years I've searched for a way to free her, aging and soon dying as she stays young and beautiful and trapped here alone forever. It's pretty sad. 20. We have to roll 20. We'll just start with Samagig and watch him fail. Yeah, you succeeded. Wow, look at this. Maybe you have redeemed yourself. The heroes comfort Alfred while awaiting the start of the next show. He shakily presses an ornate key into Grunson's palm. I'm an old man and my time draws short, he says. My lab in Talisburg contains my research on the Lost Menagerie. It is yours to do with what you will. Who among you is brave enough to learn your fate from Madame Grimstone? A heavily muscled barker calls from the entrance to a tent covered with the arcane symbols. But be warned, the pitchman continues. Her readings don't just predict your destiny, they guide it. Well, let's just fail. Hey, excellent, we didn't fail. How about that? Fail. Heroic. Fail. More loot. The heroes step through the curtain and see a woman whose weary eyes betray her youthful exterior. When prompted, Samagig throws a handful of bone dust from a decanter into a small iron brazier. Brazier. We'll just leave that. I see a powerful protective artifact soon to be yours, she decrees, giving them each a crossover Eve mask and sending them on their way. Party receives one featureless Netherkin mask, one old man mask, one shimmering ghost mask, one spider mask. I don't know what the masks are going to do. Awful young to be out here by yourself, Grunson says to a young boy sitting alone in the tent of Etna, the two-headed woman. The boy, Elliot, shakes his head, sniffling. I'm fine, and after tonight I'll be immortal and no one will ever hurt me again. You failed. Nobody cares. You failed. I care. Success. Don't fail, Samagig. All right. Elliot's story. The story of your new young friend Elliot has been unlocked. Look for it in the tavern tomorrow. You can't just run off and join the circus, or at least not this one, Grunson says. I'll make you a deal. Go home tonight and come see us tomorrow at Tola's Kramped Inn. Whatever your situation at home, we'll help you solve it. You have my word. The barbarian makes the boy promise he'll leave the Lost Menagerie before dawn. All right. I think I failed the last time I tried this. Dozens of visitors gather around an enormous campfire. An ancient witch, Freya Blackwood, stands before them, seemingly unbothered by the flames licking at her back. She cackles. It's story time, kiddies. Who among you has a scary crossover Eve tale to tell? Entertain the crowd and win a prize. Samagig, you failed. Way to go, dude. Mistiyama, you failed. That's it, we failed. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we succeeded. Amazing. Because you got an excellent and got more than 18. Grisella entertains the crowd with a detailed recap of the War of the Infernal Breach. When the Netherkin first opened the Flaming Gates some 14 years ago and were eventually repelled by a group of heroes led by First Mage College Chancellor Heinrich Moltenscar. For her tale, the historian is awarded the Dead Man's Amulet. Yeah, more loot. Old Freya's got a special treat for each of you tonight, the witch cackles, untying an enormous sack. Step forward, tell me what Crossover Eve means to you, and draw a prize. And no peeking, or you'll wish you hadn't. More social. Samagig? Jackass. Heroic. We succeeded. No thanks to Samagig. Oh, do you guys have a debuff on you now, don't you? I can't see what it is. Crossover Eve is a night when the living play at death and the dead come out to play, Grisella says. What's not to love? Freya is satisfied with the response, and the barbarian randomly selects a recipe for a new beverage. Margarita. Margarita. Have a margarita. All right, we got a new recipe. Step right up to the haunted headsman's axe throw. An axe-wielding barker calls to the party. Simplest game in the world. See those jack-o'-lantern scarecrows? All you have to do is split 3 of their heads with a throwing axe. Did I mention they'll be attacking you? Because they totally will. 20. We're pretty well-rounded here. We got 8. We got 18. We got 25. And of course Samagig will succeed because nobody's depending on him. Grisella steps forward, nervously getting a feel for the throwing axes. Begin, the barker yells, and the animated scarecrows rush forward. The barbarian splits one pumpkin head, then another, but is swarmed and dragged to the ground before she can get the third. Not bad, the barker says, presenting the runner-up prize. The Executioner's Axe. Right. Another weapon. This is the best quest ever. A crowd gathers to watch a performance by the stunningly beautiful fire breather Lilith Nightsbane. I require a volunteer from the audience, she says, looking directly at the heroes. There's so many big words. Alright, 20 survival. You both have to succeed. We got it. Amazing. Way to go, Samigig. Lilith extends a hand to Samigig and pulls him from the crowd to a chorus of cheers. The fire breather provides a quick lesson, then has him try it. Although nervous at first, Samigig successfully blasts a gout of flames into the night sky. For overcoming his fear, Samigig gains the trait Brave. Alright, that's not going to help you. Actually, it might help you, it's not going to help me. Outside a performance tent, the heroes see their new elderly friend. Alfred dancing close with his beloved Isabella. 50 years of separation, seeing each other just once a month, and their love remains true, Samigig says, turning away to hide his tears. With an eye on the sinking moon, the heroes wait in line to spend a few moments with lost loved ones at the Well of Souls. Many tears are shed, and the heroes venture on with the blessings of their ancestors. Tired, blessed, tired, blessed, tired, blessed, tired, blessed. Great. Everybody's tired, everybody's blessed. We need one more team to take part in the craziest obstacle course this side of the Flaming Gate, the Crossover Eve Zombie Crawl. I read that wrong. The Crossover Eve Zombie Crawl, the barker bellows, spotting the heroes. Now there's a rough and ready crew. Rule number 1, no weapons or magic. Rule number 2, go. Yeah. Oh, you failed. Oh, you failed. We failed it. The heroes take an early lead over the teams from the rival taverns, the Thieves' Den and the Hungry Huntsman, which gains them the attention of the zombies guarding the first obstacle. While they tangle with the undead, their competitors run past laughing. Alright, 20 XP. More survival. Trying to gain ground, the heroes scramble over a rock pile and towards the second obstacle. Crawl through a zombie-infested mud pit covered with barbed wire. Whose idea was this again? Samigig mutters between labored breaths. Alright, how about success? Good. Alright, we got this one. Way to go, Samigig. The Thieves' Den barbarian Burkhart gets stuck on the barbed wire and goes on a berserker frenzy, costing himself a lot of skin and his team valuable time. The heroes scamper under the barbed wire and pull into first place. The heroes rush forward, clinging to a narrow lead. Ahead lies a 15-foot wooden wall with a single rope hanging down the center. Come on. Come on. Oh, we could possibly still make it. With the heroic from Samigig. Oh my goodness. The heroes reach the wall first, and Grunson helps boost his teammates up and over, but Burkhart from the den grabs the rope and starts throwing haymakers at anyone who approaches. Grunson backs up a few steps, sprints forward, and leaps up, where Samigig grabs his hand and pulls him over. The heroes maintain their lead with one obstacle left. With the other two squads hot on their heels, the heroes rush towards the final obstacle and leap into the giant mud pit loaded with zombies. It'll be a scramble to the finish. Come on. Good. Good, we got it. Heck, Samigig failed. What a surprise. We won something. Splashing through the mud with the den close on their heels, the heroes are first to hit the wall of zombies near the finish line. Keep moving, Grisella yells, dragging Grunson and the 3 zombies clinging to him across the finish line to take first place. Party receives 1 severed leg. Wow, that's a prize. That was totally worth it. With dawn fast approaching, the heroes spot Alfred and offer him their arm for the trip home. He shakes his head with a quiet cough. Not this time. I'm doing what I should have done on that terrible night 50 years ago. What I should have done when I was young and beautiful, too. I was sure I'd be able to save her, though. I was so close. Just ran out of time. If I can't free my dear Isabella from hell, I will join her there. Goodbye, my friends, and happy Crossover Eve. At the fog's edge, the heroes find Ringmaster Alzabar Pandemonium awaiting them. He grins a toothy grin at the heroes. Leaving so soon? Oh, we gotta get this one. Alright, it shouldn't be a problem. There's 2. There's a fail. There's the 20 we need. And Samigig gets 34 with an excellent. Yeah, we have a thing tomorrow morning in Millstone. Bugbear or bear with bugs or something. I wasn't really listening, Miss Diama says, not slowing a step. Alzabar chuckles and bows as they step into the fog. Do come see us again when you can stay a bit longer. Ta-da! Walking through the marketplace, Samagig finds an expensive trinket he just must have. The party helps him haggle down the price. 2? That's a fail. That's another fail. Come on, Samagig! You piece of crap. After a short negotiation, the vendor says the trinket's no longer for sale. Samagig falls for the trick, freaks out, and pays full price. And we get nothing. Way to go, dude. The heroes set up camp and flop around the campfire, swapping tall tales throughout the evening. Alright, next day. Whew, man, that is a long quest. A long, long quest. It's a 38-minute episode because I forgot how long that quest is. Goodness. And, did we get a new recipe? Can we set that? Can we set it yet? Margarita, you bet we can. All right. Let's get some ordered. Manage goods. Out of stock. Yeah, no, it's not depleted. We don't have any yet. Let's order... what is that? How many? Plus 20% to base serve chance. Nice. We're going to order 2 of these. Everything else looks good. Oop, mead. And order 1 of the mead. And... that's good for now. Alright. And we're going to open our doors. And I want to go back out and finish this quest. I guess what we'll do is I'll do the runaround real quick here. Hey, Brokel, what you want? Academy recognized my affinity for pain and pushed me into the Defenders program. Best thing that ever happened to me. Alright. And Murgle. A lot of people assume I'm trouble just because I'm a fire mage. Alright. And I think we're all just items from here. Yep. I don't care. We're just going. 105. New patron. Yeah, I missed the green. Just because I'm trying to go fast. Grisella, you have a quest. Tell me more. Level 3, an unexpected gift. While the adventurers grumble about how the protection artifact promised by Madame Grimstone never turned up, a courier clears her throat to get their attention. Pardon me, good heroes, she says, presenting a scroll case. I was told to deliver this to Tola's Kramped Inn. I know nothing of its sender. Within they find a map of Valridge with an X marked at the base of a prominently forked tree. Alright, more loot. Gurg, you got a quest? Tell me more. Level 3. Alfred, the old man the heroes met on Crossover Eve, left us his lab key in hopes that we might be able to complete his work and save Isabella from the Lost Menagerie. It may be a long shot, but it's worth a try. This quest shouldn't come up until the other heroes get back. But that's okay. And Grisella, I think you're still out on a quest, aren't you? Where are we down to? 5 AP? You're new? Welcome. I'm clicking. Oh. Happy. You're the only non-red. Alright, good enough. 3 AP left. 115%. I'll take that every time. 96. 75. Oh. And new patron. That. Oh. Yeah. I missed green both times there. 1 AP left. No conversations. 140% for food. Alright, I didn't think so. Alright, that's it. So, when we come back, announce last call and go to the map. And when we come back, I've never hit the stay late button. First time for everything. When we come back, we will finish off the quest and check out all the loot that we got. But yeah, this was a long one. But that is a long quest. And I think I'm hoarse. I read so much. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you later.